Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 9. Last time we finished up the Norse catacombs and defeated the big giant ass centipede, which I still say was a boss from a previous East game. I think it might be from Nefishtim, but I don't know for sure, so if anyone knows that, feel free to write it in the comments. We also found Jules' dad being in prison here, doing experiments on the monsters, and I thought it was imprisoned here to do that, but the more I think about it, the more it feels like he's voluntarily here. I wouldn't be too surprised if they were holding something above him, but I feel it might be more the case that through these experiments he might find a way to cure his son, and that's why he's here. He didn't say that. That's just me trying to theorize about what's going on and how it came over to me, because he does seem to care for his son, but he just doesn't want to leave, so there must be something important keeping him here. For his family, or for the world, or Balduq. So yeah, so much more for us to discover, and there wasn't much more about the Monstrum history. So the first part, the upper ruins that led to the catacombs, was more about the murals and the history of the Grimwald Nox. And the second part, the one we did last time, was more about the monsters and the experiments the hieroglyph knights are doing here in Balduq. So very interesting. But for now, we're back to the prison boy Adol, and we're heading towards Marius. So just use the plan. I'm not gonna walk all the way. Oh, hey there, Adol. You aren't napping for once. Now that you mention it, I suppose I'm not. Listen, Adol. I know this is sudden, but today's the day we go our separate ways. I've decided to break myself out of here. Remember that old map we found in the restricted sector? I'm planning on using that escape route on it to make a break for the city. What a coincidence, so am I. Yeah, because we already said we want to escape this place. So if he's trying to escape, why don't we go with him? Two heads are better than one. And I can watch him back when he encounters monsters. I had a feeling that you might say something like that. To tell you the truth, there is a great deal of things I owe you an explanation for. But I can't get you wrapped up in this any more than I already have. I'm sorry. Do you really have to go? No. He has to go. If he wants to escape, let him. So I think this is going to be the better answer. I would have liked it more if Adol was more pushing towards him, like, take me with you, I can help. Ah, so will I, my friend. But you don't have to worry about me. Anyway, we won't be seeing much of each other from here on. Take it easy on yourself, okay? I'll just be on my way now. See you around, Adol. Is it real okay to let Marius go off on his own? It really isn't. Are we gonna pull an Adol and just go after him even if he doesn't want us to? It's not the first time Adol puts his nose in stuff that doesn't belong there. No problems to speak of. We've managed to persuade the guards for the time being. All according to plan so far. But stay sharp. We still have some skeptics to contend with, no doubt. There's no mistaking it. The knights are taking control of the prison. You'll have to tread carefully to avoid getting caught by them. Marius planned to use an escape path that branches out from the mines. The entry to the mines is right below the central wing courtyard. If you hurry, you just might be able to catch up to him. Can we go there? Okay, at least we didn't need to walk. Okay, so then the normal guards are still here. Not a lot of hieroglyph knights. Ooh, having said that. Yeah. Let's see if we can get through either way. This is the entrance to the Jillian Mines Penal Labor Center. Are you a special sector inmate? I'll need to check your access pass. You present your access pass. Yep, no problems here. I'm guessing you've come to volunteer? Oh, that's right. Yeah, if I ask volunteer, that implies that I don't know what he's talking about, and we want to get in, so it's better just to go with it.
Yes.
Someone else came by a while ago to do just the same. Maybe you know him. Exemption from mandatory labor duties is one of the many perks of the special sector. It's not every day we get a willing volunteer out of it, let alone two. All the better for us. The mines are right down this passage. Show them your access pass again when you get downstairs. Okay, so there's a probability we're gonna go through the entire mine. It's a dungeon for prison Adol. So, to clarify, we should submit our periodic reports to Unite. Well, that makes sense, given that the prison is already under their jurisdiction. But who are we supposed to report to? Periodic reports will go to us for the time being. As for you, submit your transaction reports from the Pendleton Company, like always. We'll contact you right away once we've assigned you a director. Thank you for all the help. Though I doubt Mr. Pendleton will be happy about this stalling without his say-so. I'll see what I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me. Unbelievable. Things have really gone to hell without the warden around. Yeah, he may be a little suspect at times, but at least he's actually helpful. Oh, you there. State your business. Oh, maybe he's here for the same thing that guy from the special sector was earlier. A volunteer then. You have your access pass, I gather? You present your access pass. This is pretty admirable of you, as far as special sector residents go. We'll be sure to take your actions here into account on your next parole hearing. Move along now. The foreman will give you your assignment inside. Okay, that explains it more. Why they use volunteers of the special sector, where usually the rich and famous get stored. If we help and volunteer here, we can possibly get a reduction on a sentence. That explains a lot more. And I'm sure there's gonna be mandatory labor here as well. Oh, that guy looks really dodgy. Was this another volunteer? Never did I expect to receive two in the span of a single day. Who was the other one? A lad with dark hair. Rather easygoing, but commendable for a special sector inmate. You can continue down the passage if you wish to offer up your services. The worksite should be all the way at the end of the path. Our primary commission calls for silver, but sulfur and cinnabar are in demand as well. Just take care you don't lose your way and end up in the old mine gallery. Beasts are known to prowl there, so I won't be able to make any guarantees on your life. And trust me, that's exactly where Marius is going, isn't it? Because if there are monsters there and they can't guarantee my safety, there's a high chance that there are no guards there. And since everything connects to a way outside or way in, depending on how you look at it, that's a good way to escape, probably. How do I get by lecturing those dullards day after day? What? You're still here? The worksite is just ahead of here. Just take care you don't lose your way and end up in the old mine gallery. Listen up, no funny business, alright? Any and all disruptive behavior is subject to the maximum disciplinary action. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, let's go in. The old mine gallery should be somewhere past this locked gate. You can see signs that the lock has been picked before being carefully put back into place. Yes, unlock it. You quickly unlock the gate before anyone else could catch you. Close it! Close it! Is it closed? Yes, it is.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, we just want it on there so we can use it to teleport and recover ourselves. Yo there, Rusty! What a turn of fate, running into you in a musty place like this. What are you up to anyhow? Making your break for it already? You relay everything that happened until now to Xavier. Holy day! So you found a way to bust out of this place already, huh? I'm a little worried about that Marius fellow myself. But for now, you should go see if this really does lead to an escape route. I might be feeling gracious enough to gallantly lend you another paw. And then it's goodbye, I'll miss you. No, I want him to come with us. I like the guy.
Thank you.
It's no big deal, I mean, where most else would I come along all the way here in the first place? Anyway, let's head forth before some rascally rascal spots us. Yes, come with us. And of course, by taking with us, we get those lofty remarks he always makes. Ah, need to go faster than that. Alright, let's prepare ourselves. See, that's better. It's one of those things, if you know about it, it's easier to do. I think these dungeons are going to be like the hardest part of it all. Not so much the enemies, but trying to survive all the traps.
A treasure chest.
800 gold. Yeah, I've been getting money on Prison Adol's run, but there are no stores here, so what do you actually use it for?
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty.
Who knows, maybe we actually get out of the prison. And we can use it to spend it at shops for better equipment. And finally starting to level this Adol up as well. I need to see if I can get up here. It doesn't seem like it, does it? Oh, I didn't think he was gonna follow us here. Wow! Damn, that's a heavy attack. I didn't expect that. Alright, we need to take that in consideration. Retry. Because if I reload, I have to do everything from the start again. And this is just a little bit. Because we know the game can be cruel when... No. Cruel when it comes to the Prison Adol's trap runs. But it does have the occasional checkpoint. And now that we know how painful that robot is, we're gonna do our best to stay out of his way a bit more. Especially since we now know there isn't much to it over there. So this time I'm not gonna be so stupid to lure him all the way over here. And we're gonna use that same knowledge for if we see another one of those along the way. Ooh, oh god. I thought I activated a trap like a boulder coming right down on my face. Alright, let's check everything out before we actually go for it.
Sounds! We don't have time for this! There's gotta be another way!
Okay, that seems to go ahead, maybe? Ooh!
Are you okay?
I didn't even notice that. Okay, so... Okay, we just have to pick a side. I think I'm gonna go this first and then the other trap later. I was more afraid that the buttons would have dropped the ceiling on my face. That would be a lot more painful than that. Ooh. You can't break that unless... I knew it. More gold for us. Okay. There's a boulder. Ah, I get it. I get it. If the boulder falls down, it stays on the switch, and therefore the gate gets to stay open long enough for us to get through it. Nicely done. So we had to go that way first.
A treasure chest.
Raisins, yes. So funny that raisins are like the lowest healing item this game has. But for Prison Adol, it's his lifeblood, isn't it? Phew, methinks we made it past the worst of it by now. After this, things should be... worse. All downhill from here, definitely. Sneaking our way through wouldn't be impossible per se, but catching up to the Maris fellow will be another story. Guess there's only one thing to do. Looks like we'll be parting ways sooner than we thought, Rusty. My cunning wit and nimble blade should be enough to keep a few of them busy. I won't be able to stray a whole lot, but you can handle the rest, right? Yeah, you really are looking out for me. Ah, don't you fret about it, Rusty. Nay, Adol. If anybody can spark a change around here, it's gotta be you. I know you have it in you to solve this prison conundrum and save us all. I can think of no better reason to lend you my aid. Thus, I beseech you, get out of here and carry the fight on for the both of us. Come your way, you lily-livered muppets. Feast your gaze upon the exalted Xavier. Fare thee well, Adol. Till next we meet, wherever that may be. Aww. You could hear Xavier's footsteps fade into the distance as he lured the sentries away. Two of them still remain, however. It would be best to proceed with caution. Well, he made it a lot easier for us at least. Thank you, Xavier. I truly do hope you survive. Can we use the mechanisms to... Yes, we can. So that had to be done on the fly, without even thinking too much about it. But we did handle that pretty nicely, didn't we? Not to toot my own horn, but... Oh, map needs to be small. Alright, now that they're gone, let's explore a bit. There has to be a way for us to get one layer higher. There it is. Yeah, great jumping skills, Craven. I knew you had it in you. Alright. Yeah, oh, I really missed my double jump. Oh, good.
Marius. Quite a pickle you've gotten yourself in this time.
Hello, Marius.
Adol?
Let's be honest. He knows me by now. He knows I don't listen.
That was close.
I see you had things handled.
Hardly. If you hadn't arrived when you did, that would have been bad food. I've definitely had better moments. I ran out here trying to escape. Before I knew it, I was hanging on for dear life. I wanted to talk to you about the time we snuck into the restricted sector. We know the Hieroglyph Knights have a bone to pick with the Roman Empire. But it's not just that. My gut tells me that Shadowlard's hiding something up his sleeve.
Oh, we definitely know he's doing that.
To that end, I have something I need to do. If I don't, then I'll never be more than just a tool.
Did your memories return?
Maybe.
I'm starting to remember why I'm here, at least. My purpose is to ensure the well-being of my country. My greedy, pompous country, fraught with hypocrisy.
I feel it's Glia, but yeah, it could be the Roman Empire as well.
You mean...
No. I told you before. I'm from the Roman Empire.
Ah, totally forgot about that.
As you might be aware, the Roman Empire is not exactly well-liked in Arisia. Chalk it up to the wars, the invasions, conquests to expand our territory. Hell, even the ocean couldn't shield Africa from the consuming flames of Rom. And now, Glia has been added onto its long list of annexed nations. Shadowlard's out for revenge. I believe he intends to use me against my own country.
Is he a prince or something? Oh, and maybe they cloned him and then having that clone in place of power, so he can use it whenever he wants. But if that's the case, that would imply that Monstrum Adol is actually the clone and not Prison Adol. Good thing to keep in mind. Because we don't even know if the cloning thing is a real theory or not.
I'll leave it to your imagination.
You just did.
In any event, I don't expect you to follow me into the wolf's den.
We will. I want to regain my freedom as an adventurer.
I thought you might say that, but... what the hell? We've watched each other's backs for this long. Okay, it's a deal. We're getting out of here together. You and I are going to be partners until we've both gotten what we're after.
Beautiful. You should have led with that, definitely.
Sorry, Adol. Never thought I'd say this. I wonder if we'd still be friends if you knew the real me.
Well, to be honest, knowing Adol from the games we've played so far, I'm actually really certain he will.
Do you feel that? It's barely noticeable, but there's a draft. There must be a passage leading outside. According to the map, the escape route continues along this way.
Let's spread on.
Yeah, we better keep moving. They'll come looking for us once they've realized we're gone.
Oh yeah, that's probably best case scenario. Especially when two volunteers that came for labor suddenly disappear. Yeah, that's very suspicious. Ah, they're doing experiments beneath the prison, huh? And Jill's father is involved. Many know Dr. Noah and that he's indisputably a brilliant scholar. For a doctor as distinguished as he to have access to this advanced technology, I can only imagine the scientific miracles he could achieve. You think they're looking to train primordials and monsters to use in war? Even if they don't, there's bound to be an immense profit to be made from them. Yeah, even if you don't use them in war, if you can create those monsters and then use their bodies as materials for new weapons, the possibilities are endless, and that's just in warfare. No matter if you look at it from the medicinal way. Ah, they're nuts, a lot of them. What we really should be concerned about is stopping them from making more creatures. When do we leave? Ah, you idiot. This is nothing to be excited about. We still got no idea what Shadowlaw's planning yet. It is clear that Dr. Noah and the Hieroglyph Knights are indeed colluding. I can't think of anything good that would come out of this. This is merely a conjecture, but I presume the Romans are to some capacity aware of this situation. It has been quiet around here lately. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the Warden in a while. Oh, now that you mention it, I haven't either. Maybe he's not feeling well? I doubt it. He's probably planning something that needs his full attention. And that may be true, but I fear our missing Warden is analogous to the recent surge in oddities. Yeah, we can just wait till this blows over, even if it ends up being nothing. Alright. We're gonna go back to the prison, and we're gonna find out what's going on. What do you say, Adol? That's exactly what I had in mind. Spoken like a true adventurer.
Yeah.
Good old Adol. This could very well involve all of Balduq. I don't give a hoot about Balduq. I mean, cause I got a score to settle with Shadowlord. I will join as well, for family reasons. I will accompany you as per usual. If we're breaking back into prison, then I've got an idea. Could you show me the map of the city at all? Remember the passages we found in the outskirts leading to the prison? The common denominator is that we found them all in ancient buildings or ruins. That is an insightful observation. If my hypothesis is correct, then there is one here we haven't investigated yet. There are ruins from the 100-Year War. I'm guessing we'll find a passage there. You two better not run us out of to see the sights. Well, I got my reasons too, so more power to you. Yeah, Credo is probably thinking, if we go to new areas, there might be other boss creatures there that I can fight and get stronger. Because Credo, he wants to fight to get stronger, to be the best. And of course, to have a chance to beat Shadowlord later on. Because he was way outclassed before. I won't deny that I do harbor interest in seeing the ruins. Guys, the plan, remember? Right. As for the location of the ruins, they're right here. Yeah, and if you look really closely, if that's the entrance to the ruins, then to the upper right, left, that should be then the exit, and that leads back into the Balduq prison, doesn't it? That's all the way east of the city. What kind of ruins are out there? They're what's left of an abandoned quarry. In the old days, rocks and minerals were mined from there. Ah. And the prison Adol is also trying to escape through that mine. Will this be the mission that will put those two together? Oh, can you imagine? They're both seeing each other? I would freak out if I saw somebody exactly one-on-one, exactly like myself. Of course, nobody mined there in ages. It's safe to assume it'll be vacant. That path. I think I remember there being a barrier blocking it. Yes, it was there when we went to the shrine. If this is our destination, then we must first dispel the barrier. Ah, then the plan has been decided. Alright, once we're ready, let's head out. Yeah, so it's probably a whole bunch of side quests again that we can use to power up the Nox. And then it will probably open up the way for us. New quest available on the bulletin board. Alright, we have a little bit of time. I think before we're gonna start with the side quest that we'll probably do in the next episode, I think we can just go around and talk to the people before we end it. Oh, Adol, sorry. I didn't know you were there. I was thinking about Dad. Don't worry, I'm not going to let it interfere with the mission. I've been making sure to conserve my energy by not using my monstrum form.
Hey.
It's sweet of you two to keep me company, but don't you have things to take care of? Yeah, all that mess with the prison's finally winding up to an end anyhow. Besides, this here is a nice change of pace. It is not much of a change, given how often you arrived in the Nox pre-inebriated. Nevertheless, recuperation is vital. Perhaps I shall indulge in an extra lump of sugar. Just how does Anemona's body work, I wonder? Yeah, let's see. Oh, I know.
Use responsibly.
Yeah, and of course we're gonna switch everything to the full potion, because I think that's more useful. Because we have mild food that resurrect us, so resurrection plus 50% is not needed. We can just resurrect and use 100% to be run and done.
Need anything else from me?
Nothing you can give me at this time. Shantae informed me that the consuming sweet victuals invigorates one. Since I'm a doll, will I also experience the same effect? Try it out, I would say. You might rust up a bit, but that's the chance we're willing to take. Okay, there's a side quest, so we're gonna leave her for now. No prison mission from Parks this time. At least not yet.
Have a moment.
Shantae informed me that Carla is currently here for a visit upstairs. If I recall correctly, she hasn't visited since the dandelion was first established. She's in for a pleasant surprise. It has blossomed into quite the spectacle. At least to this old man, the dandelion's charm has no parallel. Yes, I would even go as far as to suggest it's become something of a home to many of us. Let's show him while we're here.
Let's see here. Impressive as always, Adol.
This may very well be the paradigm for cartography in the region.
I'd like you to have this.
Nice. Ooh, better. Ooh. It seems as though the majority of this map has been completed. However, there are many locations outside of town that remains unexplored. I look forward to seeing what geographical wonders lie in wait. Okay, so he basically just now confirms that we are done with Balduq, which we know, but it's always nice to see it confirmed here. Talk's been circulating about some unknown cargo being brought into the prison. I tried going off the old bag's intel to do some digging, but I'd probably be fast to just sneak in and see what they're hiding. Well, aren't you a dependable lot? Were you a thief once, perhaps? What do you think about working for me once your prospects are open? I'm sure I could expect many great things from a Crimson King's right-hand man. Alright, enough with the headhunting. Save the pitch for after Adol's curse is broken, alright? Yeah, knowing Adol, Dogi, he will just go with Adol to wherever he needs to go.
Yeah.
Lucian's gonna help me tidy up the warehouse today. He's a stick compared to Dogi, but he's still a lot stronger than I thought he'd be. Guess he wasn't lying about being a seneschal of the knights, huh?
Bye-bye. See you later.
I was able to get in contact with some subordinates of mine at the chapter house. They say the order has been taking a number of suspicious measures lately. I have a bad feeling about this I can't shake. I just hope it's nothing more than a feeling. I hope so too.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go.
No new
Let me know
sacramentals.
if you need anything else.
Phew! Pretty much all my free time goes towards smithing practice. But I'm still not good enough to use my desk technique to their fullest potential. Maybe after I return to Artisan Lane someday, when I've honed my skills enough. In my dreams, right? But hey, you gotta shoot for the moon to be a star. To be honest, it is a really great way to put it. Because you can't get anywhere without lots and lots of practice. No, not gonna exchange anything.
Sure thing. Alright, let's get to prepping.
Alright, so we can get the Sween to level 7. Remember what I was talking about? I'm definitely gonna use it for this. I want that petrify.
Let's do this. That's a wrap.
I wonder if there's gonna be another one at level 5. I feel like this one, we should be able to make this, because we can find Mystic Lazulite from certain fights with the Lemures. And I think we saw Drill Fang being given by the monster on the outside. Soul Spar, Sacred Branch, haven't even heard about that.
That should do it.
But yeah, we are really far in the game already. I think we are about 80% probably. Because the story is really ramping up, like we get to know more about the Monstrums, about what Shadow Lord is doing with the Hieroglyph Knights. Everything is connected, and even now, with Adol going to a place where I presume where the other Adol is as well, we might hook up with our clone, so it's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna leave it here. I don't want to go upstairs because Dogi warned that there was someone there, so I want to make sure that we don't see any scenes, because it might drip into other scenes and other scenes and other scenes, and before you know it, we're over 1 hour mark. So I'm gonna leave it here. I do hope to see you next time, but until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Good night. Bye bye.